sir.
Prashanti ma'am, ma'am,
Hello? Hello?
hello ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, sir.
Ma'am, I'm asking that sir will be joining because so we shall start the event.
Amitwa, sir?
You can start. I will represent.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, okay, sir, we can start
Chetan, you are
the.
doing the recording of this program now?
I'll do the recording, ma'am. Just a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah, fine.
Okay, so let's start the event then. Yes, coordinators, please.
Yes, sir. One. Good morning, one and all. Honored members of School of Planning and Architecture, Vijayawada, lovely School of Architecture and Design, dignitaries on and off the Google Meet platform, teachers, and my friends. I, Manmeet Singh, on behalf of lovely School of Architecture and Design, am delighted to welcome you all to Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat, a celebration of cultures, languages, life, and people. As a student coordinator, I extend a warm welcome to Professor Dr. N.V. Ramana Rao, Director, SPA Vijayawada, Dr. Amitava Sarkar, Nodal Officer and Dean, SPA Vijayawada, Dr. Prashanti Rao, Organizing Committee Member, Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat, SPA Vijayawada, Architect Naina Gupta, and Architect Karthik Chiralavda. Also, with a joyous heart, I welcome Dr. Architect Atul Kumar Singla, Senior Dean, LSAD, Architect Amrita Shukla, Nodal Officer, LSAD, Architect Nagendra Narayan, and the Faculty Cultural Coordinator, Architect Chetan Sachdeva, to this great event. Time and technology have narrowed down distances in terms of connections and communication. In an era that facilitates the mobility and outreach, it is important to establish the cultural exchanges between the people of different regions as a means of further human bonding. With this philosophy in mind, our Honorable Prime Minister on 31st October 2015 announced the celebratory initiative Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. The initiative will help in celebrating, promoting, showcasing, and establishing cultural bonding between the states, thereby strengthening the unity and integrity in India. For this very reason, we have gathered here to conduct Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat between SPA Vijayawada and LSAD with the letter of showcasing the culture and traditions of Punjab. On this note, I pass the baton to my co-host Tarun Deepkar. Over to you, Tarun.
Thank you, Manmeet. Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat is a celebration of cultures in India. On this happier note, I invite the dignitaries from SPA, Professor Dr. N.V. Ramana Rao, Director SP Vijayawada, Dr. Amitava Sarkar, Nodal Officer SP Vijayawada, and Dr. Prashanti Rao, Organizing Committee Member Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat, Architect Naina Gupta, and Architect Kartik Chadarwada, SPA Vijayawada, and LSAD Dr. Architect Atul Kumar Singla, Senior Dean LSAD, Architect Amrita Shukla, Nodal Officer LSAD, Architect Nagendra Narayan, and Faculty Culture Coordinator Architect Chetan Sachdeva for seeking Lord's choicest blessings through the lamp lighting ceremony. So now, I request the technical team to play the video.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Urshila Bhatt. I would like to invite Architect Amitava Sarkar, Nodal Officer SPA Vijayawada, to deliver his address. Please, sir.
Thank you, EVSB team, lovely professional university. Esteemed dignitaries, deans, registrar, EBSB team, faculty, staff, and dear students, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our respected director, Professor Dr. N.V. Ramana Rao sir, who could not be here today personally due to some urgent pre-engagement, and on my personal behalf, a very good morning and warm greetings from SPA Vijayawada family to one and all present here through online mode to celebrate Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat Day jointly with our paired institute, lovely professional university, Phagwara, Punjab. We are really very delighted to take part in today's cultural event to celebrate this EVSB Day launched by our Honorable and beloved Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, already explained by the organizer in the introduction. And my sincere congratulations and best wishes to the EVSB team of lovely School of Architecture and Design for arranging this vibrant cultural event under this Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat mission, which will further serve the purpose of enhancing national unity and integrity by celebrating the unique tradition and cultural diversity of our various states and country as a whole, with the spirit of togetherness, fraternity, brotherhood, and mutual respect and understanding. So with these few words, I would like to end this note so that all of us can witness the cultural extravaganza going to be put up by the EVSB team of LSAT LPU Punjab, for which all of us are eagerly waiting. Thank you one and all. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I'd like to invite Honorable Nodal Officer LSAD Architect Amrita Shukla to deliver her address. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Ashila. Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries, professors, and my dear students, a very warm welcome to you all. On this fine day, we have gathered here to celebrate India, to celebrate culture, and to celebrate life. I extend my heartfelt welcome to you all on behalf of my university and on behalf of Punjab. Today, in this attempt to learn and celebrate culture, we have a spark that will lit up millions and a spark that will unite billions. I'm proud to share the stage with SPA Vijayawada. We could not have asked for a better team to team up with. I welcome you all in this event and thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I'd like to call Johnson, my co-host. He'll take it from here.
Thank you, Ursula. Good morning, everybody. I'm Johnson. India, as we know, comprises of 28 states, and one of them is the state of Punjab. The term Punjab comes from the Persian language Punj, meaning five, and Ab, meaning river. It means the land of five rivers. It gets its name because it comprises five rivers. Apart from that, we know that Punjab is the 12th largest state by area in India. Moreover, it is the 16th largest state in terms of population. The culture of Punjab is known to be one of the oldest and richest ones in the world. The diversity and uniqueness of this area are seen in poetry, spirituality, education, artistry, music, cuisine, architecture, and the list goes on and on and on. All this is pretty evident from the high-spiritedness and the lifestyle of the people residing there. Punjabis have earned a reputation for being highly determined. This culture, therefore, exhibits a multi-hued heritage of ancient civilizations. Today, we have arranged for displaying this culture of Punjab in the best possible way. The traditional dance forms, such as that of Gidda and Bhangra, bring energy to the soul and enthusiasm to the mind. Apart from this, we also have Gurmat Sangeet to mark an auspicious beginning. So, without further ado, let's begin this cultural extravaganza with the mystical notes of Gurmat Sangeet. I would like to welcome the technical team to play the video.
Sound is not coming. Chetan sir.
There's some issue.
Chetan sir, sound is not coming. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
So checking just a minute.
सुंदरतम सुंदरतम।
सत श्री अकाल जी, मैं हाँ अमृता शुक्ला, HOD लवली स्कूल ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर एंड डिजाइन ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਰਮਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत ਵਿੱਚ। ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦਾ ਆਗਾਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਚੰਦ ਸਤਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਸਿਫਤ ਵਿੱਚ। ਰੰਗਲੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਸਿਫਤ ਸੁਣਾਵਾਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਰੱਬ ਵਰਗੀਆਂ ਮਾਂ, धरती पर दरिया की रानी, जिते शरबत वर्गा पानी, लगदे अखाड़े शिंजा मेले, लगदे दियां कविंजन तवेले, बगदे कुआं दे विच गड़िया, किन्ने सोने गबरू जिन्ना इक्का गड़िया। बई सावन आवे रंग लावे जट जट आवे बैसाखी लावे तन चल के पिंगा पाइया मेले चले ननंद कर जाइया पंजाब गुरुओं पीरा दी धरती है पंजाब सुनहरी फसलों की धरती है पंजाब मिल फुलड़ियां की धरती है इस रंगले पंजाब ਦੇ ਰੰਗੇ ਅਦਾ ਅਤੇ ਰੰਗੇ ਅਦਾਬ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰਕ ਰੂਪ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਓ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਮਾਣੀਏ
Located on the northwestern edge of India, Punjab is one of the prosperous states of the nation and home to lively, hospitable, and dynamic people. Deriving its name from two Persian words, Punj meaning five and Ab meaning water, the land is famously known as Land of Five Rivers. Historically, Punjab has played host to a number of ethnicities, including the Aryans, Persians, Greeks, Afghans, Mughals, and the British, thus bestowed with rich, tangible heritage. Reflecting this history are the countless sites that dot the state. Impressive forts and palaces, ancient monuments, architectural marvels, and many a battlefield. 18th century Punjab saw a prolonged struggle between multiple powers, including the tyrannical Mughals, the plundering Afghan invaders, and the advancing Marathas. The Sikhs valiantly fought them, initially in small jathas or groups, merging in the year 1748 into 12 independent misals or confederacies, which came together to fight under the unified banner of the Dal Khalsa. The rise of Sikh Raj under Maharaja Ranjit Singh was an eventful period of Sikh history. Gloriously known as Sher-e-Punjab or the Lion of Punjab, Maharaja Ranjit Singh established Sikh dominance, extending from the Khyber Pass in the northwest to the Sutlej River in the east, and from the Kashmir region at the northern limit of the Indian subcontinent southward to the Thar Desert. But after Ranjit Singh's death in 1839, the empire was severely weakened by internal divisions and political mismanagement. This opportunity was used by the British Empire to launch the Anglo-Sikh Wars, and the Sikh Empire was finally dissolved and the Punjab region annexed into the British Raj. In August 1947, as India gained independence, the former Raj province of Punjab was divided into two parts, the West Punjab belonging to Pakistan and the East Punjab, which became a part of India. Punjab in its present form came into existence on November 1, 1966, when most of its predominantly Hindi-speaking areas were separated to form the new state of Haryana. Architecture of Punjab. History of architecture in Punjab dates back to the Indus Valley period, when perishable materials like bamboo and wood were used as elements of architecture. Impact of Buddhism is also predominant in the history of architecture of Punjab. A wall surrounded the whole city, and there were palaces, high gateways, and majestic buildings. But none of these ancient monuments survives the present day. There are no architectural specimens of the pre-Mauryan period that now exists in Punjab. The earliest examples of architecture in Punjab are those of the Maurya Empire. Islamic architecture became a part of Punjab after the invasion of the Mughals.
सतराम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुरु प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच
Golden Temple. The Golden Temple, also referred to as Sachkhand Shri Harmandir Sahib, abode of God, is a marvel of excellence that bejewels the sparkling legacy of the Indian architecture. Located in the holy city Amritsar, the monument is a living example of spiritual and historical Sikh traditions, portraying Sikh architecture, which serves as a source of inspiration to the entire Sikh community as well as to the architects. Guru Arjan Dev, the fifth Sikh Guru, gave the idea of a construction of a temple where Sikhs can come and worship. Hazrat Mian Mirji, a Muslim saint, laid the foundation of the temple. The Guru asked to build the temple at a lower level with 4 gates, one in each direction. The construction of the temple was started in the year 1588 and completed in 1601. Guru Granth Sahib Ji was also installed by Guru Arjan Dev Ji, and Baba Buddha Ji was appointed as the first reader of the book. The Golden Temple stands in the midst of a beautiful water body called the Amrit Sarovar, from where the city derives its name. The shrine displays influences of different architectural styles, including the Indo-Islamic Mughal architecture and the Hindu Rajput architecture. The temple is built on a 4,177 square feet platform and is approached by a causeway called Darshani Deori, arch that stands at the beginning of the causeway. The main structure is 3 stories high. The bridge facing front is decorated with repeated cusped arches. Balconied windows project on a carved bracket or bay windows with shallow elliptical cornices. The interiors of the shrine are adorned with splendid floral motifs and frescoes. Verses from the scripture of the Sikhs are etched in gold lettering on the arches of the shrine. In the early 19th century, Maharaja Ranjit Singh secured the Punjab region from further attack and set about covering the Gurdwara's upper floors with 750 kilograms of gold gilding and marble work, providing the temple with its distinctive appearance. The Gurdwara is comprised of many buildings which are located around the main sanctum and the water body. Of these, the most important is Akal Takht, or one of the 5 seats of power in Sikhism. You can also see a clock tower, a museum, offices, and a community kitchen, which is locally called a langar. There are 3 holy trees inside the temple, each associated with a historical event or Sikh saint. There are also memorial plaques that commemorate the rich history of the land, along with the memory of the brave martyrs. Kapurthala. Kapurthala is a city in Punjab, state of India. It was the capital of the Kapurthala state, a princely state in British India. The secular and aesthetic mix of the city, with its prominent buildings based on French and Indo-Saracenic architecture, self-narrate its princely past. It is also known as City of Palaces and Gardens. the capital of the princely state of Kapurthala, the city is often referred to as the Paris of Punjab due to its architecture. The monuments and gardens in the city are evident of the Indo-Saracen and French-style architecture. The state of Kapurthala was ruled by the Ahluwalia dynasty and Maharaja Jagatjit Singh, the last ruler of the state before independence. The Jagatjit Palace is one of the most significant and popular monuments in the Indian state of Punjab. In the present day, the monument is used as a Sainik school. The construction of this palace began in 1900 and was finished in 1908, coinciding with the arrival of the new wife of the Maharaja, Anita Delgado. The specialty about this palace is its eye-catching architecture, not native to India, but it does have elements of Indian architecture nicely blended with the European style. The palace and the surroundings cover over a total area of 200 acres. Maharaja employed a French architect in Mahel to design it and had it built by a local builder, Aladidda. It was constructed in a unique Renaissance style with the sunken park up in the front known as Paija. Beautiful galleries that have been created on both sides of the upper deck are further enhanced by stylized domes, canopies, and beautiful lattice work executed in stone. The Indo-Saracenic elements are carefully blended here, ethos of Mughal style. It is known that a pillar is a freestanding upright member which need not be cylindrical or plain rectangular or square, and here pillars were handled effectively with fine decoration structurally, giving firm support to the galleries, arches, wooden rafters or roofs, etc. Obviously, one can see the French influence as well as the Italian style in construction in form of plaster of Paris figurines and painted ceilings, etc. And they bear testimony to the glorious past. The breathtaking interior decorations were done by expert European and Indian workmen, specially brought from abroad.
The Khalsa Heritage Centre is a museum of the Sikh people located in the holy town of Anandpur Sahib near Chandigarh in the state of Punjab. The museum celebrates 500 years of Sikh history and the 300th anniversary of Khalsa, the scriptures written by the 10th and last Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, founder of the modern Sikh faith. It was a long journey through the history of Punjab before the internationally acclaimed architect Moshe Safdie initiated the design process for Virasat-e Khalsa. He drew inspiration from the historic Golden Temple and the rich heritage of Anandpur Sahib, its hills, natural valleys, and streams, the Anandgarh Fort, and the glorious Gurudwara Keskar Sahib. Located on a 75-acre site overlooking the town, the center is divided into two functionally integrated sets of buildings, which straddle either side of a ravine and are connected by a bridge. Visitors are immersed in a path through the galleries. The exhibits are a combination of large hand-painted murals, dioramas, relief paintings, and 3D interpretive structures, as well as hand-woven tapestries. A key feature is the interpretive exhibit in the both buildings celebrating the Punjabi culture and spirit. Deeply rooted in its surrounding landscape and resonating with regional architecture, the center seemingly rises from nearby sand cliffs. A defining aspect of the project is the use of local materials and craftsmanship. To best express the mission and locale of the holy site, the buildings are a combination of concrete and local sandstone, with stainless steel roof forms to stand up to the extreme weather conditions in Punjab. Through a variety of devices, the museum depicts the struggle, courage, sacrifice, and excellence of this community since the birth of Sikhism 500 years ago. Timelessness, according to Moshe Safdie, is perhaps the most meaningful quality one can ascribe to a building. This museum shall stand apart forever, unique, mystical, and eternal.
The lively and vibrant music tradition of Punjab dates back to the Vedic period. The music encompasses every moment of life, from happiness to sorrow, and is mirror of Punjabi traditions, lifestyle, and history. The four divisions of Punjab's musical repertoire are Sufiana Kalam, Qawwali, Gurmat Sangeet, and Bhakti Sangeet are rooted in religious experience. So our next performance is here to soothe your hearts and sway your souls to its melodious rhythms. We have old folklore redone with contemporary lyrics, but still asking the same question. Ki banu duniya da sache Badshah Wahguru jane, which means what will be made of this world only the Almighty knows.
चढ़ती जवानी किधर जा रही है सुनो दीवानी किधर जा रही है सगरे के गुलकारियां ने कहियां सारे जगह रुपे वालियां ने कहियां सगरे के गुलकारियां ने कहियां सन्ना विच कोक रुपे वालियां ने कहियां रेशमी के बड़े ढोल कालियां ने कहियां ओंदे ने गए ते कोट वालियां ने कहियां चल पे बलाती पाए की बनू Even Suniada, the Pasha Guru Jai, 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 Suniada, Sanu soda nahi pukra, aura bhi sochna puchna, aura bhi sochna puchna ki haale sab lujla hai, haale sab lujla. I don't like the Punjabi Hindi no. Sharmani on the Sanskara Hindi no. Sharmani on the Sanskara Hindi no. Har boli sikho, sikhni chahidi. Har fakire ke kachi nahi taidi. Har fakire ke kachi nahi taidi. Aise aane baat de Punjabi garu. Sarkar handiya bachona garu. Siyasa ne maar di jawani kaddi. Selne kitte ak kitte laddi. Marja ne mana ki bharosa karna. Pura nahi banai da kise ni galda. Keh gane log siyane. Akiban duniya da sach Badshah Wahguru jane. Akiban duniya da sach Badshah Wahguru jane.
Punjabi literature, body of writing in the Punjabi language. Punjabi developed a written literature later than most of the other regional languages of the Indian subcontinent. The first work identifiable as Punjabi is the Janamsakhi, a 16th century biography of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, written by his lifelong companion Bhai Balaji. Then Guru Granth Sahib Ji, the holiest scripture, which is considered as living Guru, which follows the legacy of 10 Gurus in Sikhism. Another groundbreaking piece of literature comes in the form of a Punjabi encyclopedia, commonly known as Mahan Kosh, which was compiled by Bhai Khan Singh Nabha over 14 years. Yet another major literature began with the initiation of poetry, Sufi musics, and ghazals. Sufi writers such as Bulle Shah also contributed many devotional lyrics. Some other famous stories include Heer Ranja by Waris Shah, Mirza Sahiba by Hafiz Barkhudar, and Soni Mehwar by Fazil Shah. Modern Punjabi writers include Bhai Veer Singh, Bhai Puran Singh, Tani Ram Chatrik, Amrita Pritam, Baba Balwanta, Mohan Singh, and Shiv Kumar Batalvi.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਪਰਮਿੰਦਰਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸਿਧਾਂਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਕੁ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹਾਂ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੈਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ ਫਤਿਹ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈ ਹੈ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਇਸ ਦਾ ਆਖਰੀ ਅਰਥ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਹੀ ਜਿੱਤ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਵੱਲ ਜਾਈਏ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਉਦੋਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ 22 ਧਾਰ ਦੇ ਪਹਾੜੀ ਰਾਜਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਭਗਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਯੁੱਧ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਜਿੱਤ ਹੋਈ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਿੰਘਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਵੰਡਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਤ ਮੇਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਇਹ ਖਾਲਸੇ ਦੀ ਜਿੱਤ ਹੈ, ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਨੇ ਜਿੱਤ ਕਰਾਈ ਹੈ। ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੋਂ ਉਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਪ੍ਰਚਲਿਤ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਈ ਕਿ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਜੋ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਬੋਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਅੰਗਦ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਖਾਡੂਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿਖੇ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ। ਇਸ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਆਪ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਸਮ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਜੋ ਹੋਰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਪੁਸਤਕਾਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਇਸ ਬੋਲੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਖੀਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਵੰਡ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਵੰਡ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਗੁਰਮੁਖੀ ਲਿਪੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਤੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਹਮੁਖੀ ਲਿਪੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਬਣ ਗਈ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਵੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਹਿਰਾਵੇ ਦੀ, ਇਹ ਪਹਿਰਾਵਾ ਇਸ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਕੂਲ ਤਾਪਮਾਨ, ਅਨੁਕੂਲ এনवायरमेंट ਜਾਂ ਜੰਗੀ ਯੁੱਧਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਮੌਜੂਦਾ ਸਮੇਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਉਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ ਗੱਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਿੱਟੇ ਰੰਗ ਦਾ ਕੱਪੜਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਹਜੂਰੀਆ ਆਖਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ, ਇਸ ਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੰਮ ਨੇ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ 3 ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਹਨ, ਨਾਮ ਜਪੋ, ਵੰਡ ਛਕੋ ਤੇ ਕਿਰਤ ਕਰੋ। ਜਦੋਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਣਾ ਹੈ, ਬੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਨਿਤਨੇਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਂਸੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਸਨੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਹੱਥ ਲਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਹੱਥ ਨਾ ਲਾਵੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੋਈ ਆਮ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਲਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਦੂਜਾ, ਖਾਣ ਪੀਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਕੁਛ ਵੀ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਸੁਚਮਤਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿਣਾ। ਤੀਜੀ ਗੱਲ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਮ ਹੁਣ ਮੌਜੂਦੀ ਸਾਇੰਸ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕੀਟਾਣੂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੱਥ ਲਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਬਿਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਫੈਲ ਸਕਦੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਤੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ 300 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਵਰਜਿਤ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਰਹਿਣਾ, ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਦਾ ਰਹਿਤ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਰਹਿਤ ਤੋਂ ਭਾਵ ਵੀ ਡਿਸਿਪਲਿਨ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਭਾਵ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਆਮ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਸ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ, ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦਾ ਇਲਾਕਾ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੰਗਲ ਯੁੱਧਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਲਾਕਾ ਬਣਿਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਪੂਰੇ ਭਾਰਤ ਵਰਸ਼ ਵਿੱਚ। ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਵੱਲ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਵੱਲ ਜਾਈਏ ਤੇ ਮਹਾਭਾਰਤ ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਹਾਭਾਰਤ ਦਾ ਜੰਗ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੋਨੀਪਤ ਪਾਣੀਪਤ, ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੇ ਆਰੰਭ ਹੋਇਆ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਖਲੀਜ ਖਾਨ ਅਬਦਾਲੀ, ਇਹ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਜਾਣ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ ਰਸਤਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਥਾਣੀ ਹੀ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤਰ ਵੱਲ ਦਿਸ਼ਾ ਵੱਲ ਰੇਗਿਸਤਾਨ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਪੂਰਬ ਵੱਲ ਪਹਾੜ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਮੈਦਾਨੀ ਇਲਾਕਾ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਲਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਅਨੁਕੂਲ ਸੀ। ਪਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਸਰੋਤ ਸੀ, ਜੰਗਲ ਸੀ, ਆਉਣ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਰਸਤਾ ਬਣਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ। ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਵੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਰਾਜ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਆਇਆ, ਕਿਵੇਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਟੇਟ ਬਣ ਗਈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਅਨੰਦਪੁਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਦੀ ਸਾਜਨਾ ਕੀਤੀ। ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਦੋ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਮਸ਼ਹੂਰ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਵੇਂ ਵੀ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਸੰਤ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਬੈਠ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਸਤਰਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੁਝ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਜਾਂ ਕੱਲਾ ਜੰਗਾਂ ਯੁੱਧਾਂ ਤੇ ਲੜੀ ਜਾਵੇ, ਨਾਮ ਬਾਣੀ ਬਾਰੇ ਪਤਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ। ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਦੋ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਚਾੜੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ, ਮੀਰੀ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਪੀਰੀ ਦਾ। ਇੱਕ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਭਾਵ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਧਰਮ ਲਈ ਸ਼ਸਤਰ ਹੈ, ਦੂਜਾ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹੈ ਸਿਆਸਤ ਲਈ ਹੈ। ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਸਦੇ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਾਈਡ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਐਂਟਰੀ ਵਾਲੇ ਸਾਈਡ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ। ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਸੁਪਰੀਮ ਕੋਰਟ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੇ ਆਰਕੀਟੈਕਚਰ ਵਾਈਜ਼ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿਖਦਾ, ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ 'ਚ ਬੈਠਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਿਖਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਦਾ ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਰਿਹਾ, ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ 'ਚ ਬੈਠਾ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਰਿਹਾ, ਸੁਣ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਸਿਆਸਤ ਵੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਿਆਸਤ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲੇ ਉਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਧਰਮ ਨਾਲ ਲਿੰਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਅੰਤ 'ਚ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰਨ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਸੰਪੂਰਨ ਸੰਤ ਤੇ ਸਿਪਾਹੀ ਹੋਣ ਲਈ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਅਧੂਰਾ ਰਹਿਣ ਲਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਰਹਿਤ ਮਰਿਆਦਾ 'ਚ ਰਹਿਣ ਲਈ ਕਿਹਾ, ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਣੀ 'ਚ ਪਰਪੱਕ ਹੋਣ ਲਈ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
The exceptional clothing of Punjab shows the vibrant and dazzling lifestyle and culture of this region. The dresses are a merger of beauty, comfort, and colors. Salwar kameez is common clothing for women in Punjab. Kameez, a type of girl's shirt, is top piece, and salwar, which is a type of pant, is the bottom piece. Generally, the same color of dupatta is worn similar that matches with the salwar kameez. Women can also be seen wearing beautiful shawls designed with fulkari. The customary costume for men in Punjab is kurta pajama. You can find so many men wearing this clothing. The kurta is a type of shirt which is straight cut and long, whereas the pajama, it is loose, which is need to be tied on the waist. There are few men who also like to wear kurta with tehmat or chadra, which is a type of sarong. Colorful pagdi or pag, which is also known as turban, is religious for Sikh in Punjab. Men wear different colors of turban as per their clothing. So now gather around because here we have a beautiful, totally eye-catching short clip showcasing the prismatic universe of Punjab. India has a rich tradition of handicrafts which has been passed on and perfected over the centuries. And nowhere is it more pronounced than in the historically and culturally rich land of Punjab. The traditional art and craft of Punjab is famous all over the world owing to its craftsmanship and the wide variety it has to offer. From colorful paper mache utensils, mud work, intricate needlework, wicker fans and windows, to handmade leather juttis, Punjab is where you see the magic of skillful hands.
Pottery is another form of mudwork that is widely practiced in Punjab. Some of the typical potteries made by the Punjabi people are vessels for storing water, which are locally known as surahi or ghada. The other mudworks include dishes in jars which can be bought at a reasonable rate. The shapes of the potteries are determined by their usage. They are often decorated with colorful motifs, and the pots are painted in different colors and in different floral and geometric patterns. Paper mache utensils are also made by using the paste of paper and mud and used for the purpose of storing household necessities. Clay toys are also extremely popular in the state. The mud work of Punjab basically depends on the individual skills and has not much of formal training. Fulkari means flower using needle. Fulkaris are considered auspicious, adding a touch of color and richness to almost every ceremony. Punjab's women generally specialize in this form of embroidery, which needs lots of patience and skills. Using a deep colored cotton cloth as base, women embroider add impression of floral magnificence with contrasting silk threads. The embroidery is so intricate that at times it's difficult to distinguish it from the machine work. Fulkari was traditionally done on dupattas, but now it is being used on different attires and home decor items. Fulkari are of many varieties, and some of the popular ones are Bag, which includes embroidering the entire surface, Chope, in which embroidery is done on both sides of the cloth, Subar, which includes motifs on the corner, Sanchi, which is embroidered using dance stitch, Tilpatra, which is a spread in seeds-like embroidery, Nilak, in which the color of Fulkari is mixed with metals, Gungat Bag, which is designed to be worn over the head, and Chamas, in which the mirrors are sewn into the cloth.
Plastering the walls with mud and drawing ferns, plants, several other fascinating motifs has been a way of life for women of Punjab. They have also been making paper mache utensils made by mixing paper and various kinds of earth for storing household necessities in colorful designs. The mud walls of the rural houses in Punjab are painted on festive occasions like Dashera, Karwa Chauth, Holi, and Diwali. One is spellbound by the attractive and intricately composed patterns and designs painted on the mud walls, which are intended to evoke the blessings and welcome Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and plenty. These drawings are mostly done by women. The art of mud wall paintings in Punjab is called Chokpurna.
That was an amazing piece of art by our LSAD student, wasn't it, Ursula?
Indeed, I feel so proud that our country is so culturally rich. It may have 29 states with several cultures, but every culture is adorable and fun in its own way.
Exactly. And you know what? This Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat was the only reason that he reunited us all in the university again.
Yeah, I remember being so excited for it. The day Chetan sir introduced this to us, I was like, I have to participate. Firstly, the program itself was so unique. And secondly, I thought I'll finally get to go to college and meet some of my friends. I had the same excitement that we used to have before the day of picnic in school, right?
Exactly, exactly. And even we all lost our hopes that maybe our whole degree is going to be in online mode and we won't be able to come to the university again. But you know, there's this thing about hope that it stands on the threshold, watches us losing it, and gives us a quirky smile and whispers that everything's going to be okay and happy again. So I guess
Yeah.
hope and of course Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat surprised us good when we got the message that we have to report to the university for this.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful memory. Kind of miss it, to be honest. So
Exactly.
you know what? I guess everyone is waiting for our next performance and not our chit chat. So further ado,
Right.
let's see what we have for them. Technical team, please play the video.
There are many folk dances which are hugely popular in Punjab and the rest of the country. One of them is Bhangra, which has also become immensely popular in the West. Bhangra is a traditional form of dance and music which originates from the Punjab region of India and Pakistan. It was initially used as celebratory folk dance which heralded the coming of spring or Vaisakhi. In its purest form, Bhangra is mix of singing accompanied by music and the beat of single drum known as tol. The lyrics are always sung in Punjabi and usually relate to social or cultural issues. The term Bhangra has come to incorporate a whole host of these dance forms, including Chumar, Luddi, Gidda, Tankar, Tamal, Kikli, Gatka. The dancers sing the chorus of the song whilst dancing around the drum or toll, which sets the unique beat of dance.
Thank you, Manmeet. Yes, I guess right now we'd be needing a small amount of break. There's a small technical issue at the side of the technical team. So, meanwhile, I think I take the opportunity to welcome everybody to this wonderful day. And we are indeed living in tough times. This was supposed to be done in person with people meeting people like normal days, but with the help of technology, we're doing it this way. And I hope so far it's been going smoothly. Thank you so much for sticking by. Thank you so much for coming. And as time progresses, it's time for news. Delhi reports second case of Omicron variant as traveler from Zimbabwe tests positive. Farmers protests. They are ending it, and it's a great day. And as we celebrate the culture and festivities of Punjab, it is rightfully said that the protests are done today. Assam police recovers heritage watch that belonged to Maradona, accused the arrested. So many things are happening. Interesting news is going on, and I am trying to kill time by doing so. Anyway, it's an interesting day and it's an interesting time. With that said, I would like to again welcome everybody back and give this dais again back to the technical team as they've resolved the issue. Thank you once again. I want you to enjoy and have a good day. Manmeet, over to you.
One of the favorite cuisines of Indians and other communities outside, Punjabi food is rich in flavors and spices. With overflowing ghee on the chapatis, the food here is considered for the strong-hearted. Lassi is the well-known welcome drink which gives the much-needed refreshment in summers. Makki di roti, which is maize bread, and sarod da saag, which is mustard leaf curry, is another traditional dish of Punjab. There are many food items like chole bhature, rajma chawal, paneer naan, and Amritsari kulche that are famous in Punjab. Now to make your mouth water, we have a small video of the making of makki di roti, sarod da saag, and lassi.
Punjabi cuisine is known for its rich and buttery flavors. And we Punjabis love food. And there's this one dish that touches our heart and summarizes our culture in one plate. That is sarson ka saag with makke ki roti. And a glass full of lassi, that is buttermilk. But with one twist at the end. That is 1 tablespoonful of ghee. But before we get into cooking, the main task is to clean it and chop it. Finally, our meal is ready with this delicious lassi, makke ki roti, and sarson ka saag. But before I get into this and have this mouth-watering dish, I'll put some Q in it. Because with that, sarson ka saag is incomplete. The land of 5 rivers. Punjab is one of the most fertile regions of the Indian subcontinent. Festivals of Punjab is something that needs to be experienced at least once in a lifetime. This northwestern state is home to Punjabi community, known to be loud, lively, and having a great enthusiasm for almost everything. Being an agriculture-based region, Punjab festivities revolve around agriculture. Harvest season brings happiness and excitement. Some of the common festivals celebrated in Punjab are Vaisakhi. It is celebrated during the harvest season and also known as Sikh's New Year. Basant, which is a kite flying festival which marks the start of the spring season. Hola Malla, Bandi Chor Divas, a day of victory on which Guru Har Gobind Singh Ji got 52 Rajput kings released from Gwalior prison. Tiya, a festival of daughters and sisters celebrating during
monsoon season. Lodi, which is a winter folk festival celebrated to welcome summers. And Gurpurab, a Sikh tradition celebrated on the anniversaries of Sikh Guru's birth.
Now that we have experienced the history of Punjab, literature, unique art and craft, it is time to experience the romance of Punjabi music, the ethereal romance between God and human, and the mortal romance between humans.
ऐसी तेरी निगाह सजना जाती जाती रसदी जा तू दिल विच की दिल विच की तेरे मैं सुनिया उच्चियां ने वारा रखियां तू दिल में चार चफेरे नाले सांभ के रखी तू ही दिल जना लागे मेरा पहला ही दिल टूटिया दिल टूटिया तेरा एक बारी दिल दीवाना तू बिखरा बना मेरा भी दिल उड़ नशावे मैं डरनिया मैं रुलाते रहना नाले डरनिया मेरा भी दिल अच्छा है मैं डरनिया मैं रुलाते रहना नाले डरनिया अपनी अखियां बिच सवारी इसलिए दिल में अपने लाल खाने मैं चिया चिया दीवाना रखिया इस गिरते चार चपेले खाब के रखिया कोई दिल के नजारे दे मेरा पहला भी दिल हाय टूटिया मेरा एक बारी ताई दिल दीवाना एक न बना बारी ताई दिल दीवाना एक न बना ताई दिल दीवाना एक न बना बारी
And we are back. I hope our audience is enjoying as much as we are, right, Ursula?
I bet they are. And guess what? Who was singing in that video?
It was us, right?
Yeah, and do you remember how I forgot the lyric to every single song and you helped me memorize it?
Exactly. We used to be up all night, and I used to teach every typical word of Punjabi music to Ursula. And it was so funny whenever she used to get something wrong, and it totally changed its meaning differently.
Yeah. And you know, this reminds me of some weddings. Like, when was the
Yeah.
last time you went to a wedding?
I guess 2 years back, I don't remember, but I still want to go and, wear new dresses and flaunt it.
Yeah, I just want to go and eat golgappas. It's been way too long.
Exactly.
So, do you want to tell them what our next performance is?
Let's show them and let it keep it a secret from them right now. And so now I request the technical team to play the video.
Punjab is defined as its cultural best when it comes to the celebrations of weddings and marriage ceremonies. This state has always been popular for its lively traditions and culture that binds people in brotherhood and unity. The food, rituals, dress, dance, and many such entertainment aspects are richly followed in the state, which boosts up the life of the state. The traditional wedding rituals of Punjab are divided into various categories, namely pre-wedding, roka, mangni, sangeet, mehndi, jaggo, and the main wedding. Some other aspects of a Punjabi wedding includes fairies and kanyadan.
बहुत शक्ति हिली मैंने लगता मेरे सारे हार आए ने तो सुन लियो आगे नाम की कुड़े की कुड़ी तेरे है कि यार रात का में लाया आगे नाम के आगे डाल के आगे नाम के आगे डाल के कुड़े नितो तेरे जो सुकड़ में खाती जाए ने आई बाबा नानका ना जाई बाबा नानका आई बाबा नानका ना जाई बाबा नानका देखो जिया खुशी वाले आई बाबा नानका ਉਹ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹੋ ਅਦਾਲਤਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਦੇਖੋ ਵੀ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਕ ਕੇ ਆ ਉਸ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਿੱਤੂ ਵੀਣਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਾਦਰ ਵਰਗੀ ਬੁੱਧੀ ਤੇ ਰੂਪ ਦੀਨਾ ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਸੁਣ ਫੇਰ ਨਾਲੀਆਂ ਉਸ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਿੱਤੂ ਕੇ ਵੀਣਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੱਜੇ ਵਰਗੇ ਪੈਰ ਪੈਰ ਸ਼ੁਕਰ ਵੀਣਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੱਜੇ ਵਰਗੇ ਪੈਰ ਪੈਰ ਸ਼ੁਕਰ ਵੀਣਾ सामने करो बुआ खोला मत्थे की कुड़ी बुआ
ਪੁੱਛਾਂ ਕਦੀ ਦਾੜੀ ਬਦਲੀ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੀਆਂ ਮੁੱਛਾਂ ਇਹ ਚਾਚੇ ਨੇ ਮਿੱਠਾ ਛੱਡ ਮਾਮਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੱਲਾ ਖਲੋਤਾ ਫਿਰ ਮਾਮੇ ਕੱਲੇ ਨਾ ਖਲੋ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਥੱਕ ਜੂ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਪੀ ਖੜਾ ਲੈ ਤੇ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਅੱਤੀ ਕੀ ਕਿਆ ਬਾਤ ਕਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਚਾਚਾ ਹੈ ਵੇ ਚੰਗੀ ਚੀਨੇ ਚੱਲ ਤੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਚਮਚੜੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਚਮਚੜੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਬਿਨਾਰ ਗਲੇ ਤਾਂ ਪਾਸ ਕਰਾਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪਾਸ ਕਰਾਤੀ ਨਾਨਕੀ ਆਦੇ ਖੁੱਟਣੀ ਕੁੜੀਓ ਏਡੇ ਏਡੇ ਲੰਬੇ ਨਾਨਕੀ ਆਦੇ ਖੁੱਟਣੀ ਕੁੜੀਓ ਏਡੇ ਏਡੇ ਲੰਬੇ ਤੂੰ ਕਿ ਦੇਣਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਦਾ ਜਿੰਦਗੀ ਆਣੇ ਕੰਮੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਚਾਨਣੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰੀ ਵੱਧ ਗਈ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਆਏ ਹਾਏ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਜੁੱਤੀਆਂ ਪਾ ਲੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਜੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਰੁੱਟੇ ਹੋਏ ਖਿੱਚੇ ਉੱਧਰ ਤੇ ਰਾਣੀ ਬੱਚੇ ਉੱਧਰ ਰੁੱਟੇ ਜੇ ਉੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਰ ਗਿਆ ਦਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਰ ਕੁੜੀ ਗਿਆ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਕੁੜੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਦਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਕੁੜੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਦਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਕੁੜੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਦਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ
ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਤਾਂ ਰੌਣਕਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਰਹਿਣੀਆਂ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਭਾਈਓ ਲੰਘੋ
ਉਹ ਲੰਗੋ ਉਹ ਕੁਪੜਾ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਤੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਪੱਟੀਆਂ ਮੁੱਠੀਆਂ ਕਢਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੋਣਾ
ਆ ਜਾਓ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸਾਰੀ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਬਣੀ ਪਈ ਹੈ ਆ ਬੈਠ ਜਾਓ ਉਹ ਭਾਗ ਲੱਗੇ ਰਹਿ ਖੇਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਗ ਲੱਗੇ ਰਹਿ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਨਸੀਬਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਘੜੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਸਿਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਜਾਇਆ ਲਾਗੇ ਫੁੱਲ ਕਲੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਪੜਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਦੀਆਂ ਪੈਰ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਢ ਗਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਮੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਆ ਵੇਖ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਮੁਟਿਆਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਜੇ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਬੈਠੀਆਂ ਜੇ ਪੰਡਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਸੁਣਾ ਦੇ ਬਾਤ ਸੁਣ ਲਾ ਪੰਡਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਗੜੀ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਜੀ ਹਾਰੇ ਪੰਡਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਘਰੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਗੇ ਪੰਡਾ ਜੀਰ ਮਾਨੀ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੰਡਾ ਘਰੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲੇ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਉਹ ਬਾਹਰ ਕਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਰਤਾਰੇ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਪੰਡਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਿੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਅੰਕਲ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਉਹਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਪੰਡਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਦੇ ਘਰ ਬੜਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਨਾ ਵਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਪਿਓਕਤਲ ਬਣੇ ਨੇ ਪੰਡਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਵਿਆਹ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਤ ਹੀ ਸੁਣਾ ਦੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਬੱਚਾ ਬਾਪੂ ਨੂੰ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਬਾਪੂ ਤੇਰਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਤਿਆਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਹੱਥ ਕਾਲੇ ਕਰਾ ਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਬਾਪੂ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਦੇਖੋ ਵੱਡਾ ਫਿਰ ਨੂੰ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਚੜਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਡਾ ਬਸ ਚੈਨ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਮਿਲੀ ਪੰਡਾ ਚੱਕ ਲੈਣੀ ਸੀ ਪੰਡਾ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵੱਲ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਉਹਨੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੱਲ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਪੰਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੱਤੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਓਏ ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਚਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਫਿਰ ਦੇਖੋ ਵੱਡਾ ਤੂੰ ਸੁਣਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਚਲੇ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਰਾਤ ਤੇ ਕਮਾਲ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਬੋਡੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਜਾਨੂ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੁੱਲਾ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਿਆ ਉਹ ਡਰ ਕੇ ਬੜਾ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਹੋਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਿਆ ਉਹ ਹੋਰ ਡਰ ਗਈ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਉਹਨੇ ਡਰ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੇ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਹੀ ਵੇਖ ਲਿਆ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਸੁਣਾ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਰਾਤ ਕੀ ਚੰਨ ਚਾੜਦੇ पहली रात मेरी मोटी बच्ची बैठ रहे थे वो बैठी किस तरह से वो बैठी रही मैं बैठा रहा वो बैठी रही तू बैठा आयो बैठी रही मैं बैठा रहा आयो बैठी रही तू बैठे रहे बंदा बैठी रही मैं बैठा रहा आयो बैठी रही तू बैठा कंजरा ऐसे बोला ये रोने दिखते हैं ना फोटो करी ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਦਲ ਹੀ ਆ ਗਈ ਕਾ ਪਤੰਦਰ ਸਾਰੀ ਰਾਤ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਸਾਇੰਸ ਨੇ ਬੜੀ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਆ ਕੀ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਤਾਂ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਦੋ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਡ ਤੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਡ ਬੜਾ ਫਿਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋਏ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਈਕਲ ਵੀ ਦੋ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਡ ਤੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਡ ਬੜਾ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਹੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਵੀ ਦੋ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਡ ਤੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਅੱਡ ਬੰਦਾ ਇੰਨੇ ਲੋਕ ਬੈਠੇ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ਾਇਰੀ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਾ ਦੇ ਬੋਲੀ ਸਰ ਬਾਰੀ ਬਰਸੀ ਖਟਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਖੱਟ ਕੇ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਚਾਰ ਉਹ ਬਾਰੀ ਬਰਸੀ ਖਟਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਖੱਟ ਕੇ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਚਾਰ ਉਹ ਬਾਰੀ ਬਰਸੀ ਖਟਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਖੱਟ ਕੇ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਚਾਰ ਬਾਪੂ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਘਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੜਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਭਰਾ ਚਾਰ
Gidda is a popular folk dance of women in Punjab and exhibits teasing, fun, and exuberance of Punjabi life. The dance is derived from the ancient ring dance and is just as energetic as Bhangra. And at the same time, it manages to creatively display feminine grace, elegance, and elasticity. Gidda is essentially danced in circles. Girls form rings, and one of the dancers sit in the center of this ring with the tolki, that is the drum. This dance translates into gestures, bolia verses of different lengths satirizing politics. The dancers enact verses called bolis, which represent folk poetry at its best. Most commonly, girls dance in twos. One participant generally sings the boli, and when the last but one line is reached, the tempo of the song rises and all start dancing together. In this manner, bolis alternate with the dance sequence, which continue for a considerable period of time. Dance Gidda is stylistically simple. The Punjabi salwar kameez or lehenga, rich in color and decoration, is worn. Jingle of the bells, thumping of the feet, beat of the drum, and the splendor of Punjabi women in their striking traditional dress creates an enchanting atmosphere.
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਚੰਦਰੀ ਸੱਸ ਨੇ ਕੁੜੀ ਜੰਮਣੇ ਨਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਨੀ ਬੂ ਨੀ ਜੇ ਮਾੜੇ ਕਰਮਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੰਮ ਪਈ ਤਾਂ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਹਾਹਾਕਾਰ ਮਚਾਤੀ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਮਰ ਜਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਪੱਥਰ ਜੰਮਦਾ ਪੱਥਰ ਨੀ ਬੂ ਨੀ ਚੁੱਪ ਕਰਦੀ ਏ ਆਈ ਤਾਂ ਕਲਯੁਗ ਦੀ ਪੁੱਟੀ ਹਵਾ ਜੇ ਧੀਆਂ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜੀ ਕੌਣ ਪਾਊ ਬੱਲੇ 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 ਚਾਚੀ ਆ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਰੌਣਕਾਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਆ ਬੜੇ ਪਟੋਲੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਆ ਲੱਤੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਅਮਲੀ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਨਾ ਚਾਚੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਪਾ ਭਰ ਦੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਵੀ ਰੋਟੀ ਪੱਕਦੀ ਕਰ ਦੇ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਚ ਊਸ਼ਤਾ ਤੇ ਭਾਲਦਾ ਪਟੋਲੇ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੰਮਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਲੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਾਜਵਾੜੀ ਵਾਲੀ ਤੇ ਝਾੜ ਕੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਕਾਂਡੀਆਂ ਪਾਲ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਪਾਲਦਾ ਪਟੋਲੇ ਜ਼ਹੀਦਾਰ 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 ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤਾਰਾ ਸੋਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਮਰ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉਸਦੀ ਪੈਰ ਤੇ ਤੱਕੇ ਨੀ ਜੇਠ ਜਠਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਪੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਚੌਲ ਦਰਾਣੀ ਖੁਦ ਪੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਚੋਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਏ ਬਾਜੀ 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 ਫੜ ਕੇ ਜੋੜੀਆਂ ਹੁਣ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਥ ਜੋੜੀਆਂ ਹੁਣ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਥ ਜੋੜੀਆਂ ਹੁਣ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਥ ਜੋੜੀਆਂ ਹੁਣ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਲੈਣੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋ ਲੋੜੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋ ਸਾਡਾ ਬੜੇ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਫੇਰਾ ਲੋੜੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋ ਅੰਦਰ ਵੜਦੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋ ਦਲੀਲਾ ਕਰਦੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋ ਅੰਦਰ ਵੜ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਖੜਦਾ ਲੋੜੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੱਥ ਫੜਾ ਲੋੜੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋ 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 ਲੋੜੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋ
With this, we now come to the end of today's event. It was a great pleasure and a huge learning opportunity for us for organizing the Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat event. We would like to thank all the dignitaries and members of SPA Vijayawada for their valuable time. I would also like to give my regards and appreciation to all the people who made this occasion a reality and this institution successful. This could not have been possible without the sheer contribution of you all. Thank you so much for making this day possible. No doubt, this will go down as one of the greatest days of all our lives. Once again, I thank you all. I would like to take this moment to give a special shout out to all my co-hosts, Mr. Manmeet Singh, Ms. Tarundeep Kaur, and Ms. Urishila Bhatt, the script writers, Ms. Vanshika and Mr. Johnson. Yes, I did refer to myself in the third person, and the script supervisor, Ms. Manishna Banta. Thank you guys. It was an honor working with you all. Once again, thank you.
Thank you so much, Johnson. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. Amitava Sarkar, Nodal Officer, Dean, SPA Vijayawada, to say a few words about the event. Please, sir.
Thank you, dear students. It was indeed a very excellent performance. All of us are indeed highly engrossed and delighted by this demonstration of spirited cultural performance put up by the students and EBSB team of Lovely School of Architecture and Design, LPU Punjab, under these present challenging situations prevailing in the country. The excellent and exuberant performance put up by the students of LSAD and LPU team has highlighted the rich traditional and cultural heritage of Punjab. And we have seen that faculty members have also participated and nicely put up a very great show. We are really enriched with the various unique aspects of Punjab state and Punjabi culture and heritage, nicely brought out by the students of LPU with their energetic performance. I am really feeling privileged to be a part of this cultural extravaganza, being conducted under this aegis of Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat mission of Government of India, with kind support and active participation of the management of LPU, Lovely Professional University, Punjab, and the Ministry of Education, our respected director, sir, and the administration of SPA Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. And awareness regarding this unique culture and tradition of the state of Punjab and Andhra Pradesh spread through these events being jointly conducted by LPU Punjab and the SPA Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh over the last few months will go a long way to fulfill the objectives of the Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat mission. I would like to conclude by expressing my heartiest congratulations to the ABSB team and dear students of LSAD, LPU Punjab for showcasing the vibrant and rich heritage and culture of Punjab with their soulful, energetic, enthusiastic and engaging performance, and by wishing that the cultural exchange program will continue in coming days also with same vigor and exuberance between the states of Punjab and Andhra Pradesh. My sincere congratulations on behalf of SP Vijayawada family and Andhra Pradesh state, and best wishes to the dear students and EBSB teams of LSCD LPU Punjab for hosting such a wonderful event under this EBSB mission, and hope this journey and endeavor will continue in coming days also. Thank you one and all present here. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Prashanti Rao, the organizing committee, Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat, SPA Vijayawada, to share a few words. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Manmeet. And I also want to congratulate LPU, lovely professional university, and seriously, very lovely people. All of you have done a very good performance, and it is like I was just carried away. Look, I'm a faculty, okay, but even then I'm a female. I like the kitta, I like the attire, and of course the kusain, the makke ki roti and sarso ka saag. I was just, because I joined here from my home only, so I shown that recipe to my mother also here. And she is also asking me, write the recipe, and we are just enjoying the things. So really very good, and it is one milestone we actually covered now. But I already shared one activity list with Chetan sir. It is a first step towards Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. There are many events which we can do later on also. Like we can do a photography competition, literature competitions, and even the exchange. When the students may come and visit when offline classes will going to happen. Faculties may also exchange. There are many programs under EBSB. So we will do all those activities when this pandemic situation permit us. And with this, I would like to thank Chetan sir first, because I'm actually coordinating with him, eating his head like anything. And even Amrita Shukla ma'am, Nagendra sir, always like in our program also, he was appreciating us like anything. And here also he backing up the students. Nice to meet you, Nagendra sir, and all the students of LPU and other students. I think another section is also there. So all of them has done a very wonderful job, and we are looking forward for many other kind of activities further. On behalf of SPAV family, I also thank all of you to given your contribution in this regard, which is one of the great policy which has been initiated by our government, and we are successfully done this. I would like to share this also. We are getting many mails from the ministry, and we are updating it, and we also given your name that we are coordinating with you, and videos are also being uploaded on their website. So this is the link I will share with Chetan sir. So that it should be updated to your institute also.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
With this, I would like to thank everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amitwa sir, for guiding us to. Actually, I also want to tell that Amitwa Sarkar sir is one of the our dean, who is always motivating us, and in this whole week he was very behind us. We have to do this. That is one of the if our higher ups are very keen to do this thing, we are also enjoying to do this. And thank you so much, Chetan sir, for coordinating such a nice program. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Pleasure is all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are also looking forward to work with you on such cultural events. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Manmeet. And Johnson also. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So now I would like to invite the Nodal Officer, LSAD, Architect Amrita Shukla, to share her thoughts about the event. Please, ma'am.
So it's a pleasure to see such a wonderful, vibrant culture of us being presented to other state. And I'm very proud of the hard work being done by our student and faculty coordinator. So it was a very cherishable moment for us to go back to the time journey and see what was the phases through which we have come upon and what is the history behind it. And I'm looking forward for a very good collaboration with the SPA Vijayawada. I thank Amitava sir, Meenakshi ma'am, and the current director sir for giving us this opportunity to collaborate with you all. So looking forward to have much more contribution culturally, academically, or in whatsoever manner we can collaborate upon. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So now I would like to invite Architect Nagendra Narayan, HOD LSAD, to please say a few words. Sir? So you are muted.
Mike?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Really, Manmeet, very wonderful session. Basically, we have joined this session from initially, and whatever the tradition and cultures you have performed, really, in one words, we can say super duper performance in all respect. Thank you, Amrita ma'am, and as a nodal officer and coordinator, Chetan sir, and our counterpart, Dada Amitava Sarkar sir, and ma'am. Really, it's wonderful session, and that provide the great culture. So I am quoting some great great Hindi poems that be said by some learned people regarding the Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat, right? To encourage our all budding architects from lovely School of Architecture and Design, as well as School of Planning and Architecture, Vijayawada. So here, Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat, Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat, ज्ञान सिंधु विवेक भारत, विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत। अनेकता में एकता का दीप निस दिन जल रहा, विशिष्ट शक्ति संपदा का स्वर्ण पक्षी पल रहा, चिर सनातन का से समृद्धि का अतिरेक भारत, विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत। भगत का आजाद का सुभाष चंद्र बोस का, लाल बाल और पाल का स्वराज्य के उद्घोष का, स्वतंत्रता की राह में क्रांति का अभिषेक भारत, विश्व के गीता की, गुरु ग्रंथ की, वेद और पुराण की, बुद्ध की, महावीर की, अवसेता और कुरान की, हम धर्म की सुरभित पवन, हर धर्म की सुरभित पवन, पावन बना परिवेश भारत, विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत, है विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत। गांधी का सत्याग्रह, अंबेडकर की कृतियां, कलाम और गफार की संभाव वाली नीतियां, महानतम विभूतियों का विश्व में उल्लेख भारत, महानतम विभूतियों का विश्व में उल्लेख भारत, विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत। राज्य का और क्षेत्र का जो भूल कर विवेद हम, भाषा और प्रदेश का करे नहीं तो भेद हम, पुनः विश्व गुरु बनेगा, श्रेष्ठ निर्मल नेक भारत, विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत। एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत, ज्ञान सिंधु विवेक भारत, विश्व के मानस पटल पर है सुनहरा लेख भारत। हम 21वीं सदी के आर्किटेक्ट्स, बडिंग आर्किटेक्ट्स, प्लानर हैं। हम 21वीं सदी के आर्किटेक्ट्स, बडिंग आर्किटेक्ट्स, प्लानर हैं। भारत में विकास की क्रांति लाएंगे। देश के कोने कोने में एकता का मिसाल होगी, देश के कोने कोने में एकता का मिसाल होगी। हम सब मिलकर एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत का बनाएंगे। हम सब मिलकर एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत बनाएंगे। एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत बनाकर भारत माँ के मस्तक पर विकास का तिलक लगाएंगे। जग के मस्तक पर रोली सा सुनहरा हिंदुस्तान बनाएंगे। नया हिंदुस्तान बनाएंगे, आत्मनिर्भर हिंदुस्तान बनाएंगे। जय एसपीए, जय एलपीयू, जय आंध्र प्रदेश, जय पंजाब, जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय भारत। बहुत बहुत आभार।
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Very nice. Thank you so much, sir.
Nice word. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So moving ahead, now I would like to call upon Architect Chetan Sachdeva, Faculty Coordinator, Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat, LCD, to deliver the word of thanks. Please, sir.
Thank you so much, Manmeet. Okay, so gratitude is one of the least articulate of the emotions, especially when it is deep. Good afternoon, everyone. So we have reached the end of this beautiful event today. I, Chetan Sachdeva, take the opportunity to put my gratitude into words. First of all, I would like to thank Almighty God for making today's event a great success. On behalf of the school management and all the students, I would like to extend my heartiest thanks to Dr. Amitava Sarkar sir, Nodal Officer and Dean, SPAV, and all representatives of SPAV. Dr. Prashanti Rao, thank you so much, ma'am, to spare the time from their busy schedule to grace the event. Wholeheartedly, I must thank our Senior Dean, Dr. Atul Kumar Singla, Nodal Officer, HOD, Amrita Shukla ma'am, Nagendra sir, for your support and guidance for organizing such an event. Thank you for assisting and encouraging all of us. We have been fortunate enough to get the support of the teachers and the staff for making this event a successful. Heartfelt congratulations to the organizing team and the volunteers for your hard work, which has made this event a memorable one for all of us. Thank you, the student committee, for working closely to mark this function with success. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so
Over to
much.
you, Manmeet.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. So now moving ahead, I would request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
भारत माता की जय। जय हिंद।
Jai.
Words cannot explain the delightful experience this event, Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat, has been. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries and the audience who made this event a grand success. Thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir, for joining.
Sir, madam, till next time, sir. Madam.
Yes, yes.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Namaskar, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
हम लोग को
Thank you for
see you again.
valuable time. Thank you so much.
Meet soon.
मैम बोल रही थी कि अमिताभ सर तो काफी उनका अच्छा गाइडेंस रहा.
यस सर. एक्चुअली वो हम लोग जब कोई भी प्रोग्राम इनिशिएट करने वाले होते हैं तो वो बहुत फॉलो अप करते हैं, ये करना है.
ऐसे भी मैम उनके नाम में सरकार लगा हुआ है ना. सरकार मीन्स द हायर लीडरशिप, है ना अमृता मैम? सही है ना? चलिए, congratulations to all budding architects, all faculty. Thank you very much, ji. See you again.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful job, Manmeet Singh and other team.
Thank you so much, sir.
That's good. Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you so much, Manmeet, and all of you, those who are present here. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay blessed.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.